Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another ranking video. We're going to talk about the top worst characters of each season of Fear the Walking Dead. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another discussion topic video for today. We're going to go through the top worst characters of each season of Fear the Walking Dead. Now, we did this for the original Walking Dead. We did the best characters and the worst character of each season of The Walking Dead. And we did the best character of each season of Fear the Walking Dead. But now we're going to go through and do the opposite for Fear. We're going to talk about the worst character of each season. So, obviously, Fear the Walking Dead, we all know how it gets. Sometimes there's some seasons that are really good, and then sometimes there's some seasons that are not so good. Let's just put it that way. So a lot of these characters, I have a burning passion for how much I hate them in these, particular seasons. Some of these characters I don't even really hate fully. It's just it's a bad season for them, or I just in general don't like the character, which we'll specify once we go through this. But anyway, let's get into this. So Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, my least favorite character is going to go to Andy from the military. Now, this guy just got on my damn nerves. This guy, he's not intimidating as a threat. They try to make him scary. He's not scary. He's like a simp for Ophelia for most of the time he's on the show, and he's just not good. I didn't connect with his character at all. He's not like the worst character the show ever had, but for Season 1, he was my least favorite. I just didn't really like him too much. But I'd say we're starting off easy because, yeah, it gets pretty bad as we continue. Season 2, I'm going to go with Chris. Now, though I enjoyed what they did with Chris this season, I enjoyed the arc that they did for Travis's character. Chris going psycho came out of nowhere for me. And Chris, turning into the kind of person that he did turn into, attacking his father in, 207, and, just teaming up with those guys and doing all the crazy crap he does. Literally, I think there was one part where he literally tackled his dad down to the ground just so the boys could come in and kill their friend. I mean, Chris was so pathetic. He was so freaking bad. And to be honest, I did not enjoy his character at all. I enjoyed what they did with him for Travis's character, to further his plot. But then when Travis just dies a few episodes later anyway, it's just like, oh, well then what was the point of that? You know what I mean? Like, it didn't really develop Travis at all because Travis just dies anyway. So that's why I have to put Chris down here, because he was aggravating, he was really frustrating, and again, I think I would have picked a different character if Travis would have survived, and this arc would have stuck with him for a while, but it didn't. So, I just simply did not like Chris at all. I thought his character really bogged down the season. I thought he really made this season hard to watch at times, and not in a good way, to be honest. Not in a good way at all. Now, moving into Season 3, my least favorite character of this season, I had a few, characters this season that I didn't like, but it's very few and far between. And I ended up going with Luciana. Now, Luciana, here's why I don't like her, right? Well, first of all, she doesn't do anything, as usual. But here's the main reason I don't like her. She ends up ditching her boyfriend that doesn't want to go with her, which, look, I get why she doesn't want to stay there. Troy and his men were evil and they did crazy things. They wiped out her group. I understand. But she just bails on Nick. Like, she doesn't even try to convince him or tries to, be like, okay, well, maybe I can make it work or whatever. She literally does nothing and then just splits. She just leaves, which goes to show you how good this season is that I'm picking a character that doesn't really do all that much. You know what I mean? That goes to show you that Season 3 of Fear is actually a really good season. So, yeah, but Luciana, if I had to pick a character, I just didn't like her that season. I thought she was kind of a throwaway character. And when she ditched Nick, I was really pissed off at her. Now, Season 4, we're going to go with Martha. I don't think there's any kind of comparison here. Martha was god-awful. She was so bad. She wasn't scary. Her motives make no sense. She's got, this weird obsession with Morgan for some freaking odd reason. Oh my goodness, man. She is honestly, probably besides one other character later in this list, she is my least favorite character of this entire franchise. She is so bad. She is so terrible. I can't even get over her character. She kills people with walkers on a stick, and she got these wide eyes. She's like, moo, it's like, what are you doing, man? Seriously, writers, do you think this is good? I don't know, man. As the main antagonist of a half season and to be on this list, I think they failed somewhere, to be honest. Now season 5, we're gonna go with Sarah. Oh my goodness, man. I don't understand. Somehow Sarah actually has a fan base. I'm not really sure why. Her jokes are cringy as all get out. Her acting feels so off to me. I do not like Mo Collins' performance at all. No offense to her, of course. I don't think she was all that good. Sarah was not a good character. I'm honestly glad that they wrote her out of the story, which apparently, if you guys didn't hear, season 8, they wrote Sarah out. They're writing her out of the story completely because she's so bad. So I think that's even like an objective thing too, you know? Like they didn't even ask the actress for Sarah to come back for the final season because she was so bad and nobody liked her. So they decided to write her character off, you know what I mean? So even if you disagree with this opinion, I still think objectively you have to realize that they wrote her character off. That's how bad she is. So yeah, no. I do not like Sarah. I don't like her whatsoever, and I think she's cringy. She bogs down this season, and she's not good at all. Now season 6, my least favorite character of this season is going to be Rolly. Now, I don't like Rolly simply for the reason that Dwight spared him in season 5. He comes back as one of the outcasts, and he's like really, really close with Sherry. Like for a point there, I thought they were dating. And, you know, he's, you know, beating up on all these people. He's like, nobody touch my stuff and this and that, you know. And he's just a downright moron for no reason. Like they don't write him in a way where it makes sense. And then he turns out to be the spy, and he ends up working with the End is the Beginning cult, which makes no sense because he used to work with Logan, and then he worked with Sherry with the Outcast, and now all of a sudden he works for Teddy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It came out of nowhere, and when he died in the season 6 finale, first of all, I thanked Daniel, and second of all, I was like, thank you for getting rid of this trash character. Now, season 7, okay, now, there are 2 contenders for this season that I think are truly bad, and one of them is Alicia, which I don't like Alicia that season. I enjoy Alicia's character, but not in this season. She is absolutely out of her mind, but I ended up going for the one that I actually chose. I'm gonna go with Wes. Now, Wes, the simple reason why he's number 1 is because his character makes no sense. He ends up killing his brother last season for the group because he's loyal to our group. Now this season, he ends up betraying the group just because Luciana lied to Daniel about Ophelia being in the tower. Which is like, okay, that's a Luciana problem. It doesn't mean that Morgan and Sherry and Dwight and all these people are, you know, doing the same thing. It just means that Luciana's an idiot for lying to an old man, telling him that his frickin' daughter's in a tower, you know? Luciana should be the one you're mad at, not the entire group. So what does he do? He goes to the frickin' tower, turns on our group, joins Strand's group. Oh, and it gets better, too. He somehow, within the span of, like, I think it's like 2 days of being inside the tower, he manages to convert people that have been on Strand's side for, like, months and months and months, and converts them onto his side, takes over the tower somehow, and tries to, like, literally becomes the leader and tries to kill Strand and Alicia, and then fails and dies like an idiot. I mean, he is so trash, it's not even funny. He is so bad. And it sucks because I actually think the actor had some charisma to him. I really do. But the writing was so freaking bad. I mean, it was so bad. He might be, honestly, guys, like, besides, like, Martha and then this next one, he might be my least favorite Fear character. Just for that, just because of how far downhill he went. I mean, oh my goodness, man. Seriously, I don't know what the hell they did with him, but it failed. It utterly failed. And then finally, season 8, so far at least, obviously we'll have to see how the rest of the season goes. So far, my least favorite character of season 8 is going to go to Shrike. Shrike is god-awful. Oh my goodness. She, in my opinion, is the worst character Fear the Walking Dead has ever created. Because, here's the thing, Martha is bad, yes, but Martha, I think the actress had some charm to her. Whatever they told Martha to do, she did it, even though the script was bad. I can say the acting was really good. Shrike, I'm not even kidding you. The motives are out of whack. She looks freaking ridiculous. Like, her outfit and all that, she looks so freaking stupid. Her backstory is absolute trash with her father. She's apparently the leader of this settlement with her stupid freaking brother. She talks like she's a freaking robot, or like a freaking, like, I don't know what the hell. Like, honestly, it's like, she talks like, you will go to Padre. You will commit to Padre's cause. You will join it. It's like, speak freaking English. Stop speaking freaking robot over here. Like, seriously. And not only that, and I mean this in the best way possible, but what tops it off, in my opinion, is the acting from the actress. I'm sorry, I'm sure she's probably fine in other roles. I don't mean any offense to her. I'm trying to put this in the best way I possibly can, but she is not a good actress in this show. I think that's fair to say, right? You know what I mean? Like, you can be a good actress but just not be good in a certain thing. So I don't think that's an insult at all. I just don't think that she works in this role. Let's put it that way. I don't think she works in this role. Her acting is very off compared to what it should be, to be honest. And it's not entirely her fault because the writers told her to act that way, and I'm not really sure why they told her to do that, but, again, it's Ian and Andrew. Those guys I will trash. Their writing sucks. And they honestly, I'm surprised that they made it out of writing school. I really am. I don't know how the hell they got that, but if they can get it, anybody can. I'm not even joking. If they can frickin' write a TV series, anybody can write a TV series. You know what I mean? So, yeah. There you go. Rant over. So, thank you all for watching. Of course, leave some comments down below. What are your least favorite character of each season of Fear the Walking Dead? And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of Fear the Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for the Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.